Attention business owners, part 2. If you're a business owner, I hope you caught part 1. You definitely want to catch part 2. We're going to talk about it. It's quick, a couple minutes. It'll help you. How are you planning for succession if you pass away and you have a business? You have an LLC, PLLC, LP, S Corp, C Corp, you name it, XYZ. If you have a business, what happens if you pass away? Think about this. I want you to ask yourself this question and write it down. You can even pause the video and come back to it, but write it down. What happens if you pass away? Either A, you have no planning, and therefore it's going to go in accordance with your will. If you have a will, if you don't have a will, even worse and more expensive. If you do have a will, then it's got, the will's going to control what happens to that business and who inherits it, and does it get liquidated, etc., sold off. But you got to wait on a court to do that. And that's probably in Texas, most Texas counties probably going to take 3 to 6 months to get those letters testamentary for the executor to have the approval to do that. So a lot of businesses can lose all their value, a lot of their value, or all of it in that 3 to 6 month time frame. So you want to do your succession planning. Well, if you're alone, you want someone to be able to step in and start managing that business. That could be as simple as having a living trust as your owner or member of your LLC interest or business or company interest, so that the next trustee in line steps in and can manage that, liquidate it, wrap it up, sell it, whatever they need to do. You could also talk about it in the bylaws of the operating agreement. What specifically happens to your interest, your partnership interest, your membership interest, etc., when you pass away? Is it offered to sell to the other business partners, and is that value established? Is it, are they going to buy out your spouse? Is there life insurance that's involved? Some kind of key man life insurance, for example, or a buy-sell, where there's going to be some life insurance proceeds that are going to take that money, either based on a predetermined formula or some kind of future valuation, to pay out the family. And are those proceeds payable to the spouse? Are they payable to the kids? Are they payable to the estate? Or are they payable to the trust of the member? These are all things that you need to think about. If you don't think about these, you're not running your business at an optimal level. You may have the revenues, you may have your expenses, but this is one more component to being a business owner. Yes, there's a lot to think about as a business owner. Trust me, I own several businesses, and there is a lot to think about. So I'm in this situation myself. I encourage you to think about it. Click below to learn more. You can always look us up at Massey Law. We would love to have a conversation with you. Make today a great day.